Hi, my name is Chris and I'm with Felt Pals and I have a really fun, easy project to do today. So a friend of mine had a crocheted fish and I love fish. And I do crochet, but I felt more and I thought, wouldn't it be fun to make a felted fish and put it in a little bowl? So, really simple. It won't take us long and let's get started. Another reason I like this is that you can use all your scraps of wool. So you just take a handful of wool. I'm probably going to be using greens and yellows, and I also have some locks that I'm going to use. The only other thing you need is a pad. This is my travel pad. It's a sponge. Works really good. And I'm going to use a pencil too. You ready? Okay, let's go. I'm going to push this down so you can see my workspace. Alrighty, we're going to start. I'm going to pull off some light green. And, I also need a felting needle. So there we go. I'm going to wrap it around my pencil. Very easy. This is going to create the base. Pull the pencil out and just start stabbing. So one of the things that you have to remember when you felt is that it's going to go where you push it. If this was a piece of clay and you kept stabbing down like this, you'd end up with a really flat piece of clay. If you wanted to keep it rounded, you would push around the side. So that's what I'm doing with my felting needle. I'm going it in an angle and I'm pushing in from the sides to keep it domed. I'm turning it often. What I want to make is a little cigar shape, like a teeny weeny baby cigar. Okay, this is going to be the base of the fish. Alrighty, so let me do another roll around it just to beef it up a little bit. And I'm using 38 needle. It's my favorite, it's my go-to needle. Just noticed how dirty my fingernails are because I was picking blueberries a little bit ago. Apologize for that. So the 38 tri needle, they're cheap, they're easy to find, and they'll move wool without moving it too much. You don't want something that'll leave lots of big divots in it. Like a 36 sometimes moves it too fast. Leaving this end a little bit fuzzy, that's where I'm going to be attaching my tail. So I want some fiber that I can attach to it. Okay, so this is pale green, and I chose it because if I use the bright green, it'll really show up with it. So we can do a little green mouth. I'm going to give it a really pouty bottom lip. I'm just rolling it and dry felting it in my fingers. This is going to be the face. Let's make him frowning. Oh yeah, that's a big pouty lip. Let's give him some green orbs for eyes. Again, just a little bit of green. I'm going to roll it around in my finger till it forms a ball. I'm going to put it on here as an eye. I'm going to go around the edges because, again, I want it to stay domed. I don't want to go in the middle of that green because that'll flatten it down. Okay, one googly eye. And two googly eyes. Oh, he's so cute already. Okay, let's take a little bit of white. And I'm going to make an even smaller ball. Put it right, can you see this? Right in the center of the green. Another one right over here. We've got to have some black in that mess of colors over there. Okay, so far, that's what we have. We're going to put a little black dot in there. I find that I just about only use black for eyes. And so a little bit of black lasts me a really long time. There we go. Blub, 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 blub. Okay, now let's give them some gills. I'm going to go back to the green. I'm going to roll a little snake with it. And just back here behind his eyes. Now you can be as imaginative as you want. I'm kind of rushing through this for time's sake. I don't want you to be stuck here all afternoon with me. But you can make a multicolored fish. You could do goldfish. You could do koi's. I made a fish one time for my brother that was really long because he has koi fish. And I made it for his wall, which it kind of freaked him out. So he has it in his bathroom, not in his living room. He said it looked like a dead fish that somebody mounted, and he's really attached to his koi's. So, okay, so here we are. Cute little fish, huh? Now let's give him a tail. I'm going to take some of these locks, pull them off, fan them out. You can give as long a tail as you want. Well, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to needle in the middle of it, right down the middle, and because it's kind of silky, I'm going to use a little lock of felting wool. Right up the middle, right up his poor little bum. And you can bring these pieces together. And because we left this part kind of soft and shaggy, it's easy to just felt that in. Okay, we're almost there. He needs some side fins and maybe a back fin. Side fins, I'm going to use, should I use this again? I don't have a scissor right here. It's a little bit too long. So maybe I'll just put a little, how about a little bit of a purple fin. Oh yeah, purple and green, that works. Again, I just laid a little piece down. I'm going to felt it in the middle right into place. Then pull it back. See? Same thing on the other side. And pull it back. And I think he needs a back fin, so let's make a little rope out of the rest of this purple. That's my dog. She thinks somebody just pulled into the driveway, but it was just the mailman. There. So how easy was this? So cute. Couple things to remember when you're felting: in and out at the same angle. It doesn't matter if you go straight down and straight out, or in at a 45-degree angle and out at a 45-degree angle. You just don't want to go in at a 90 and out at a 45-degree angle because you'll break your needle. Another thing, always watch where your needle's going. I have many puncture wounds to prove that I haven't always done that. And there he is. So here's my little guy again. See him swimming around in there. This is a cookie jar, and I just hot glued a filament onto the top of it. If you didn't have a top on your jar, you could just put a couple filaments or a couple ribbons over the top and put a ribbon around the sides, and then just attach your fish to that. I glued some of these pretty little rocks down on the bottom of the bowl. And it is done. Put him back in his jar. Let him swim around. I know it's kind of small. Maybe I'll make him a bigger bowl. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I sure did. Happy felting. Bye.